Hello, everybody, and welcome to RWB Sports. This is Reginald Peoples here at 36 Minutes to Victory. You may have caught this young lady when we did a post-fight interview, and we was talking about her doing her debut. Well, she's been gracious enough to come back with us to sit down and talk about her experience in her pro debut, and we're talking to none other than two-time Olympic. All right, 16 and 0 TCL, one of TCL's finest. And now we're talking to one of the pro featherweight future dynamic stars, no other than Rashida Ellis. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you.
Oh, good deal. So now I got something to ask you real quick. It's like you went from the amateurs, you're 55. What was your record? 55 and 17 as an amateur. Went to the Olympics.
Well, shoot, I boxed for 19 years. I probably had like 150 fights total,
Okay, okay.
Like I had a lot of amateur fights.
Right.
Boxing like ain't right all the time.
Right. They can't get it right. They can never get it right. You know what I mean? They can't never get it right. They only got half of your fights, up on the show. But
Exactly.
you've been to the Olympics twice, and now you have turned pro. You made your actual semi-pro debut with TCL, and you went 17 and 0 there, and so you undefeated in TCL, and now you turned your attention to the pro ranks. You're ranked number 4 in the United States. All
Oh yeah?
right, already. You rank
Oh.
you rank number 26 out of 268 in the world.
Shoot, I'm about to be number one. I just
Okay,
need I just need that fight.
right. And here's the deal: when you went in and you had your pro debut, most folks, and even back in the day when I used to fight, we used to grab tomato cans. You know what I mean? So we used to take, people that we knew we were going to beat just to get us that experience, to get in there and get our feet wet. But here you are, you taking a 5-time world contender in Maria Salinas, and you go 6 rounds.
Yeah, of
Most
course.
most
What?
pro debuts, most pro debuts are 4 rounds. Come on, talk to us. How was it? How was it stepping into the ring and going up the ladder, going from your, outstanding amateur career, going into your semi-pro with TCL, and stepping into the ring on a big stage out in California with Red Owl Boxing for your pro debut?
Honestly, like after I took that break off being amateurs with Team USA, after that I did the TCL League, and that got me tuned up for my professional fights because the TCL League was easy work. So I'm like, oh wow. And I already knew these girls ain't got the level, they can't fight like I fight.
Right.
I'm an actual boxer. Like these
Right.
girls don't box at all. They don't have no jabs, no basic punches of boxing. Like they can't box. Like it just like I did a TCL league. That shit warmed me up for my professional debut. That's why I did the 6 rounder with a female that has 46 fights. Like that was easy work. That was just a warm up. Even though if you watch my fight and have them commentators that was hating, you already know who you is, man. Them commentators. Sean Porter, no. He was talking smack while I was fighting. I was like, damn. He's like, she didn't look how she's supposed to do. This and that. Oh, she didn't have no power. I'm like, really? You mad because I'm outboxing this girl right here? That's what boxing is.
Right.
You supposed to
Right.
box. Like some people don't
Right.
like that. Some people like fighting like the little Mexican fighters. Not me. I'm a boxer. I'm an actual boxer. Show my skill and everything.
Well, the
And
thing
that's what
is,
I did.
you can do both. You know what I mean? Because I've seen you in TCL sit down and
Oh
handle
yeah.
your business because you only got 1 round to do it. So if he wanted,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if he wanted to see you fight, then he should have been following your TCL. You had 6 rounds. Why you gonna go in there and bang for 6 rounds when you got the
That's what
skill? When
that's
you
what
got the
I'm
skill
saying.
set.
I had to
Right,
get
right.
the feeling. I got the whole 6 rounds in. I was outboxing. I won every round. You know what I'm saying? The next
Uh
fight's gonna
huh.
be 8. I'm just moving up. This is just like a little warm
Right,
up. I'm trying to
right.
get to a world title shot pretty soon. I don't got time for these bumps. Honestly.
Right. You you trying to step up in oppositions. You trying to make your ops worth something. You know what I'm saying?
For
See,
real.
Sean Porter don't
Mhm.
remember. I remember him when he used to fight at the Fitzgerald there in Mississippi. He used to fight with prize fights with Mike Lampley and those guys. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I used to see him all the time because I used to work close with his manager Mike Lampley, and we used to go down and watch him fight all the time. And he wasn't getting everybody out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why.
So
Like
he,
the next day, I watch my fight. I'm over here hearing Sean Point. I'm like, come on, bro. I'm over here
right,
outboxing her. Like my pro debut, I think it was fabulous. Like
right.
it was.
Well,
It
I
was.
mean, they got to give you the respect. So, what do you have coming up? You have anything? You got anything coming up here in the next month or so? Trying to end
Um,
the year out.
I was supposed to fight November 22nd, but I don't have an opponent yet. So they're trying to. My manager's trying to schedule me for something like the beginning of December. Honestly, it just matter. It just matters if I get an opponent because all these
Okay.
USA girls are scared. So we probably gotta call one of these foreign girls up. Have them come
Right.
down and fight me because
Right.
it's gonna be hard for me to get a fight. Honestly.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if that's the case, then I mean, it's going to have to be mandatory. Because, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the rankings right now, and hopefully they're correct on BoxRec. You're
Mhm.
sitting at number 24 out of 26 in the U.S. So it's not going to be long before you are fighting for some sort of intercontinental
Yeah.
or interim championship. But I have to see what Jake Paul has. I know Jake Paul has a stable of female fighters.
Man,
So,
I follow any of Jake Paul's girls, man. Any of MVP
right,
promotions. Come through. Come on.
right. So we got a young lady who I support and sponsor out of Dallas who just won, but I think she's a bantamweight. Sharita Metcalf, and she just won. She's just coming back. She's back on her revenge tour, so she may be a little too light for you. You know what I mean? But I'm
It's
excited.
fine. I
So
could go down as long as I get a fight. I could go down too. We're
right,
fighting.
right. So you just ready to get at it. You just ready to throw them hands, right?
Yeah, I am.
Uh,
It's 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later. I'm ready for action right now.
right, right. And that's what it's all about. So what are what are you doing now? Now that let's talk about all the camp and everything leading up to the fight. We're going to talk a little bit about the fight, and we're going to talk about after the fight. So when you were in camp and getting ready for this fight, knowing that you was going in there with a 5-time world contender, what did you do differently that you have done, on any other stage? Let's just take TCL for instance, because that was your first
Yeah.
semi-pro. Let's take TCL. What did you do differently in camp that you didn't do preparing for TCL?
Honestly, I sat down more with my punches while I was training, sat down and just do like power punches, instead of throwing all them little amateur punches like actually
Right.
sat down is was cracking the bag and the pads and everything. It's just sitting down on your punches. That's what I
Okay.
was doing.
Okay. Now, in training is working the bag, working the hand pads. Where did you feel as though you got the most out of your camp? Where did you feel like you got the most? Was it in your conditioning? Was it in your cardio? When you was getting ready for this, where did you feel like that you prevailed more, and where did you feel like you needed more work before you got in the ring?
Honestly, the cardio was very good and my coach, I call him granddad, but his name is Jeff Mays. He has me train 5-minute rounds. So imagine that compared to going to a fight. So even
Right.
shadow boxing, hitting the bag, jump rope is 15 minutes. Off rep, boom, jump
Mm-hmm.
rope. So the cardio was good. Then the 5-minute
Okay.
rounds, and like a week before a fight, I toned it down to the 2 minutes. So it's like, what? I got all the energy in the world. Like, what? This is nothing.
Right. 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 And explain to the viewers, especially the amateurs, and I harp so much on female boxing because it's on the rise. Because you ladies fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. You don't go, you don't pick, you don't choose, you don't grab, you don't cherry pick. If they say fight, you say win. So
Mhm.
explain to the young ladies out there how important it is to be physically and mentally prepared for that next level.
Well, ladies, for us, we always got to prove ourselves. So you just got to make sure you're in the gym every single day. Not even in the gym. You could be at home. Go outside, hit the treadmill, or go for a run. Make sure your cardio's up because that's the most important thing. Make sure your cardio is up. You could even be shadow boxing in your room or anything, but just make sure your cardio is up. Make sure you're working every day because if not, it'll show in the ring.
Okay, and as far as meals go, how did you prepare yourself as far as your meals go? I was talking to a nutritionist just the other day on the show, and we were talking about how important it is for the food that we take in and how it is designed to rejuvenate the muscle, rejuvenate the body in between rounds because we fight in spurts. So what was your daily diet like?
Honestly, my girl, she's my nutritionist coach. She's everything all in one. Like we don't I barely drink any sugar. Like honestly, we stay away from the fast foods and the chips and all the soda and everything. You just gotta eat greens, healthy stuff. Like you just gotta
Right,
sacrifice.
right.
So
So
afterwards, you could tear it up after weigh-ins. You weigh in, you good.
right. And we're gonna get into that part too. We want to get into that part too, because I know from a fighter standpoint on how they live for the weigh-in. They live for it, but we'll get into that. So we want to continue to work up, to that point, and just let the fans know because what we want to do at RWB Sports, we want to get into the nitty gritty. We want to go behind the scenes and see, what all it entails for you as a professional fighter to get ready for war, to get ready for combat, opposed to uh, you as an amateur fighter, because there's levels to this.
Yeah.
Now, how did it differ from when you first started off? Like you say, you've been doing it 18 years. So when you
19.
first 19 years, okay. Oh, look, I thought you were getting ready to punch at me. Look at it. I thought you. Well, I was getting ready to slip. I'll get ready to bob and weave on you. So how does it differ from when you started off, when you first went to the gym, you first started training, to you making your way to the Olympics, and now you're on a totally different stage. So let's go back to your very first day of walking in the gym. What was that like?
Well, I was 10 years old. I was honestly my I was fighting in the streets and everything. I used to play
Hmm.
football before I started boxing. So
Okay.
my dad was like, you know what? He took football away from me as a punishment. It was like, go to the gym with your brothers. Because I have two older
Hmm.
brothers that box. So I went to the
Yes,
gym
yes, yes, you do.
as a punishment. Punishment. He took football away from me because I love the sport.
Yeah.
Went to the
Punish me
gym with
again,
him.
Dad.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I get to beat
Yeah.
someone up without getting in trouble. I love this. Hold on.
Right.
You done messed up now.
Now he's
After
trying to
I
take you back
loved it.
into football. Right, right. So, what did it feel like the first time you got in the ring? The first time, because you say you grew up with two older brothers, so I already know what that was like. You took the blunt of everything. They used you for, they practice bag. I already know.
No,
So,
I was fighting back though. Nah, I was a little fighter, a little scrapper. I was
so,
fighting
so,
back.
so, what was it like the first time you put gloves on and you got in there with another little girl and you was able to like just go to town?
The funny thing is, it wasn't even a little girl. It was a professional fighter, Peachy Buell champ. He used to be a champ back in the day. And then he gave me a little
Okay,
toss round, and I'm like, hold on. And I started training hard. I'm like, hold on. He made me start training because I'm like, I ain't never got touched up like this before. No, no, no. So I stayed in the gym, started working, and then I just loved it because I just
okay.
love fighting, honestly.
Right. Now, how big of an influence were your brothers? Because I've seen one of your brothers fight up here at the 2300 a few times. So, how big of an influence were your brothers in your boxing?
Well, when we was boxing together, like I started being on the team when I was like 16 and a half. So the from 10 to 16, yeah, we used to go to the gym all the time together, motivate each other. We go to other gyms to spar. It's like, yeah, we going to someone else's gym, we whooping their ass. Then we come back home, go get some food. Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
We
Was
all motivate
we're
each
gonna fight
other.
for food? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna fight for food.
Yeah, it felt good because we all fighters, we know
Right.
the lifestyle and everything. We
Right.
can
Right.
relate.
Now, as you moved up and you started working your way towards your Olympic dream, how did it feel when you won your first tournament? Because I know you go through silver gloves, you go through Junior Olympics, you go through Golden Gloves, then you go through Nationals. How did it feel when you won your first tournament?
Honestly, it felt good when I won my first tournament because it was like honestly, I never did the silver gloves. I always wanted to, but I never had an opponent. I wish I had
Right,
that little red jacket. You know what I'm saying? You know the throwback. I wish I had that. My brothers had it, but I didn't because I didn't get to fight. Nobody wanted to
right.
fight. But I'm like, man, just give me the jacket there. Just give me it. But like when I won my first
What?
nationals, I felt like that was the beginning of my career. Like,
Okay. And I'm surprised they didn't give you because the way that they do walkovers now, the way they do walkovers now, all you got to do is show up.
They
Winner.
spoiling, they spoiling these kids, man.
Right,
I
right.
was
I
I
feel
started
the
to lead
same
at
way.
I started to lead at 16 and a half. What is it, 18 now? That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
for
like, what?
real.
First
Yep.
fight, first elite fight, I fought a 30-year-old. I was 16 and a half.
When you fought open, when you fought
Yeah,
open at 16, she was 30. Wow. But they don't do it like that no more. That's
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. They soft on these kids, man. They
right.
soft.
Yeah. I'm like, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. But what you've done is phenomenal. Like I said, you started, at 9 years old, and you are now 30 years old. I won't give. Well, I said I wasn't gonna keep your age, and I just said it. Uh,
It's all right,
and
black don't crack. Looking
as
like a
yeah, you
16,
already
boy.
know. You look like you're 16, 17 years old. That's what I thought when I first saw you. You know, I'm like, is she even old enough to turn pro? So. But it's a beautiful thing that you were able to be a part of that, and thanks to you know, female fighters like Christy Martin and Layla Ali, and now Clarissa Shields, and fighters like that who have paved the way for you all to do great things in the sport of boxing. Give a big shout out to Jake Paul and MVP. He has created an entire stable of female fighters and taken them getting and making their first $1 million, purses, which is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and go to the pro level now. We've gone through, the amateurs. We've gotten you
Go.
through the Olympics. Let's get into the pro circuit as a newcomer on the scene in the pro world, as a featherweight, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in this division? Are you going to go up? Are you going to go down? Are you going to do what it takes to find a fight?
Yeah, I am. Next 5 years, I'm gonna get a world title for 126. Then if I gotta go up, I'm gonna go up. I could go up to 140. From 126 to 140, or even if I gotta go down to 122. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to get all their belts. Because I know my
Okay.
potential. Like for real. This is
Right.
professional.
Right. I
But
mean,
like I've been through this and I see how y'all females fight. It's crazy. Like I
right.
I like Floyd, honestly. They gonna be mad because of this. In and out. Boxing.
Well,
Whoop, whoop.
well, if you're too good, they going with the new
I
term now.
know.
They gonna Crawford you. You know what I mean?
I
They
know. I
they gon'
know.
they
Man.
gonna budge you. They
I
gonna budge you
know.
if you're too good. They gonna budge you. You
But if I
know.
get to the rankings, they can't say no, right?
Well,
Like,
in female boxing, it's going to be hard for them to say no because of the competition and the amount of fighters that you all have in each weight class. But I was just talking to some guys the other day on how everybody avoided Bud for the longest,
yeah,
and they went around him, and then when they finally gave him, his shot, just like he said in the interview with Canelo, you told me I fought nobody, so after I beat you, you gonna be a nobody?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Okay.
so what are in the makings? What are in the plans to try to avoid that? I know now, and I see in boxing and a lot of sports, self advertisement, self management is real big.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Matter of fact, just look at Jake Paul. Look at Jake Paul. I mean, he may can fight. I don't know. He haven't really fought anybody that I know of that in their prime. But he's in there with them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't take nothing away from him. But he started out, as a YouTube fighter. So he
Exactly.
promoted himself. So how are you going to put yourself out there to let these women know that Shaquille is coming to do just that? Put them hands on you.
Honestly, I just gotta advertise on social media. Like, that's social media. The fans will bring the fights together, like how it is. Social media. I just gotta call these girls out. Honestly,
Right.
I want the top female fighters. I don't want to fight no bums. I don't got time for that. Like I really don't.
Okay.
Trying to
Cause
fight the top females.
we have a fighter here, Liana Cruz. You may know her. I don't know if she's in your weight class. She's somewhere close around there, to the weight class. So she's coming back off a knee injury. She should have a fight, I think, coming up. I'm not sure if she's fighting December 6th on the King's card at the 2300. I'm not sure, but I know she's making a comeback. Starting on the local circuit. Going to these fights and just calling them out. Is that something that you looking at doing? You looking at causing a scene?
I am, because guess what? That's gonna have somebody in the ring with me. I need it. It's like I'm supposed to be fighting November
Right.
22nd. I'm not because I ain't got an opponent. So now I gotta be all rah rah and talk that shit. Like y'all making me. I ain't trying to. I ain't that type of person, but shit. I guess I got to. Social
You got to
media.
do what you got to do, right? You got to do what you got to
Yeah,
do to get that fight.
exactly. For real. I'll do it because I need another fight.
Right,
Kid
right.
Johnson again.
So will we be seeing you in the area anytime soon? Because they got several fights coming up. Like I said, December 6th, they have fights out at the 2300. That's King's Promotions. I don't know how they have it with the Red Owl as far as
Is,
Trifon and James Bartley.
is there another fight at the 2300 coming up soon, or is just that one?
Yes. No, there's one coming up on November 1st, I do believe. There's one coming up November 1st at the 2300. Then there's one December 6th at the 2300. There's another one that is it RDR or R&B? One of them's putting one on at Haraz out there in Philly. That's coming up on the 8th as well. Uh-huh.
Shoot, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
on one of them cards. You know what I'm saying? At least December.
Right. Right.
Like,
So
y'all got
we,
canceled out my November 22nd, so December, I'm ready.
so you have to call them out now, let them know, say, hey, here I am. Come get me. You know what I mean? Who wants
Yeah.
some? Who wants some? Tell them you the fire extinguisher. You know what I mean? Tell them you the fire
Uh-huh.
extinguisher. You can bring all that smoke. I'm gonna put you out.
Yeah. You
That's
know
what I'm
that
talking
song,
about.
that song by Ari Lennox? It's called Smoke.
Right? Yes.
I was
Yes.
gonna come out to that, but it had the cuss word, so I was like, damn, that would have been a perfect pro debut. That's
Oh,
all.
they
Fuck
can't.
around and find out.
Right.
Fuck around and find out.
Well, they're going to. And speaking of that, because I know on your outfits you had some letters, you had some embroidery on your shoes, and we were talking about that at the post interview. I think that we had some technical difficulties; it didn't come out
Yeah.
right. Let's talk about those letters. Let's talk about those letters.
What
What are
most
those?
people know, FB, you know what that stands for. Fuck bitches up. Quit playing. My gang knows. Everybody knows. Fuck bitches up. Like even the guys and Team USA back then, they know that too. They be like FBU even when they fight. They be like fuck bitches up because
Right,
bitches too.
right. Let's be done with them. Let's go on. Let's be done with them. I was talking to some friend of mine the other day, and I was telling him that a friend of mine, well, he just passed away. He was my coach out of Nashville, Tennessee, Donnie Broadway,
Sorry for that.
passed away last week. And I told him, I said, I've never been hit harder than him hitting me. He walked up to me and he just hit me and told me, it's like, look, son, he said, I'm gonna tell you something. He said, whether you get in there and you fight 3 minutes or you fight 60 minutes, the pay is the same. He said, so don't sit in there and play around with this dude. Go in there, take care of business, and get out of there. I didn't think I could get up off the stool for a while. I'm telling you that I'm just saying that because that's how we used to train. That's the training that we went through.
That
So
old school, yeah.
old school, yeah. So do you all still do that sort of training up there in Massachusetts where you are?
Yeah, we do. It's
Okay,
like we ain't soft out here. Hey,
okay,
you ain't tired. Go ahead. Just for that, you got 2 more rounds. Quit playing.
okay. Right, and you spar 5 minute rounds.
No, not sparring. Sparring 3 minutes, but every other thing in training is five
Okay,
minutes.
it's 5 minutes. Okay, you got some of that
Mhm.
Bozy Enos kind of training going on. That Boozy Enos stuff. So,
The old school. Yeah.
yeah, they train 4 minutes, they spar 4 minutes. That's how they get down there in Philly. Uh, I'm trying to think of a young lady that fights out of that gym down there. She's a title holder too, and Sugar Shay, you know her?
Shay. My
Uh
nigga
huh,
Shay.
Shay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Shay.
hard dog. Shay
Yeah,
Jones.
Shay. Uh huh, Shay Jones. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so she gets down too. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I mean, it women's boxing is becoming, first and foremost, it's coming to the forefront. We just got to get, more females out there to do it. As a friend of mine, Eric Spring, he's got a daughter that's coming up. And if you ever in the Reading area, if you ever down here in PA, I would like for you to go by there and sit down and talk to her and work with her. I'm gonna tell you right now. When I first moved to PA, I was looking for a gym, and just so happened he was in the gym. He's a strength and conditioning coach, so I got in there to work with his daughter. And when she hit me,
Oh
now,
yeah.
yeah, you got to remember, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". At the time, I was 330 pounds. you know. But when she hit me, I looked at him and I'm like,
Mhm.
"You
Yeah,
got something. You got
exactly.
something." Now, at the time, she was only 15.
Oh man, that's even better.
She's
Right
only
there.
18 now. Yeah, she's
You
only
got yourself a
18 now.
world champ. You got yourself a world champ right there.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to tell him. But to try to get out and get you to talk to some of these young ladies and let them know uh, that any dream is possible if you just put in the work and the time. If you was gonna say something and to motivate young ladies that may be watching, what is something that you took from your training as an amateur all the way up to a pro? What is something that you were taught coming up that stuck with you, that helped you continue your path and it's going to help you continue to go on? What is something you can share with the young ladies out there that could help them?
Honestly, I'll tell you guys, just stay focused. Hard work pays off. It really does. Like hard work pays off. And at the end, you'll see it. Just don't give up. It'll be hard every day, every other day, but just don't give up. Hard work does pay off. It does. And just stay focused and believe in yourself. That is the number one thing. You have to believe in yourself. Because if you don't, who else is gonna? You need to believe in yourself.
And talk to them about the sacrifices, like the sacrifices that you had to make when your little buddies was out. They was wanting to go to the club and kick it, but
Oh
you had to
man,
get up in the morning.
I sacrificed Thanksgiving, Christmas, just to be on like Team USA. You got to sacrifice, but it'll be worth it at the end. You'll be happier in life if you sacrifice.
Okay.
Stay focused. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That's the number one thing. Believe in yourself. If you don't, it will show in the ring.
So it's almost like training for to be great. It's almost like fasting, because you have to give up so much to be great. But when you become great, you have it forever. You building a legacy. You have set a legacy at that point. So what can we expect from the legacy of Miss Ellis in the featherweight division?
My legacy is just know I'm always show up and show out. Give you a good fight. Because at the end of the day, I'm fighting the judges and I'm fighting the fans. So I'm gonna show up and show out for y'all.
Right.
Stay tuned.
I like that. Because I was looking, and I do apologize because I was looking for the fight, because I wanted to put the fight up and I wanted to, talk through it round by round and have you explain to the viewers, exactly what was going through your mind at each round. So, when did you realize that you had dominated the fight and you were going to be victorious at the end? What round did you realize that in?
Oh, it was first round. Cause I already know. I'm like, I know she was gonna come and charge and like, ah, and I'm like, all right. So if I keep my reach out there, hit it with the jab and the hook, and boom, keep my reach out, and that's what I did the whole fight. I'm like, all right, she gonna keep running in her dumb ass. Boom, boom, come on, keep coming in. Boom, 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 keep coming in. Come on, bah. Like it was just simple boxing at that point, and she's the one looking crazy at the end of the day. She's the one
Right,
that got 46 professional fights looking crazy. And I'm over here just with my jab and hook, like boom, 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 throwing it. Boom, boom, boom. I was gonna sit there and bang with her for what? So
right.
I could get some brain cells for what? Get out of here.
And
Boxing
I
get
could
out of
probably
her.
tell you exactly what she was thinking when she got in the ring. And she was probably thinking debut. That's all she was thinking. She didn't go
Uh-huh.
back and,
Yeah.
and look at, the
Exactly.
history. She didn't know you had over 100 amateur fights. She probably didn't know that you fought TCL. She was like, this girl's got a pro debut.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to bum rush her because she's
Exactly.
going to be nervous. She's going to be scared.
Man, my whole
And
amateur
now,
career, for all these girls too, because I could box. So they like they always come rush me. So I'm like, I'm good at fighting backwards. I can fight backwards the
Right.
whole fight. Like, oh, come on, boom, boom, boom. Check your ass, boom. Easy work.
Right.
For that. That's why I was like, all right. I was catching with the jab and the hook. Off rip. Get out of here.
Right.
She didn't come close to me.
Right. And I enjoyed it. I did. It was a beautiful performance. It was top notch. It didn't look like it was a debut performance, and that was just a remarkable. It was really remarkable to me to see you get in there and perform like that. You know, I know we don't have anything coming up, but I am really excited to be able to catch you and see you live. So anytime you're in the area, I may just have to make a trip to Massachusetts. You know what I mean?
Or shoot,
I
hopefully I'm
may
on one
have
of the
to,
cards in
load
Philly.
up the buggy.
I'll be like, hey, home sweet home, let's
Right.
go.
Right, you know what I mean? And so when you do, I got to make sure I'm there because I want to sit down and talk to you in person. I want to sit down and talk to you live, where we can cut up, we can shoot the shit, because your energy, your energy is just is out this world. Your energy is amazing. It's something that I wish a lot of fighters would pick up on, because the way that you interject, the way that you believe in yourself, it carries and it presents itself when you talk. It presents itself, especially when you talk about certain things. Because I was asking you about little bitty things, in your boxing journey coming up, and it was like I just offered you, $1 million and a Snickers bar. I mean, you just you got excited. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, yeah.
that's the energy that you have to have to be great. And I see greatness coming from you. You have a pedigree of greatness. You have a bloodline of champions. And I see nothing but good things coming from you and Red Owl. My
Yeah,
guy,
you make
James
moves.
Bartley. Yeah, James Bartley. We've been doing things, together ever since I got to Pennsylvania. We hooked up, and we've been friends. I've been here 11 years now, so it's been an ongoing thing. So I'm looking forward to you getting out there and doing your thing, and I can't wait. But if you go ahead and let the fans know where they can find you on social media, or where the promoters, where the managers can find you on social media, if they're looking for somebody to get them hands put on them, where can they locate you?
You can either locate me at Red Owl Boxing or Trifon, which is my manager, or my own Instagram, Shaquille Ellis. But honestly, start with Red Owl Boxing. Then you'll see the lineup and everything. You get all the scoops and everything.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, Miss Ellis, I want to thank you for taking time out of your night because I
Hold
know
on,
you're
hold on, hold
busy.
on. I just got the gear today too. Hold on.
Uh
Hey,
oh.
ah,
Uh huh.
look at, hold on. Got the
Uh huh.
you the headgear too. Look at that. Got the whole name. Look at that.
Right. Right.
Ah, about
Well,
to
I mean,
break some faces with these bad
you
boys.
you said you like pink, and
Yeah.
those gloves they're based on the Cleo Reyes gloves. That's because if you put your hand in them, they're very tight.
Yeah,
They're
I
very
felt it. I
tight.
was like, ooh.
They're very compact. Yes,
Yeah.
they are puncher's glove. They really are. They're a
Yeah.
puncher's glove. And
I'm gonna send you some pictures when I'm sparring, punching somebody like.
okay, I'm excited. I'm hoping to get up there so I can watch you live. So I can get there and interact. Take the
Yeah,
team to dinner. Just hang out and just chill. Maybe bring James Bartley with me, and just hang out and chill. So I'm gonna have to get with him and see what he's got going on over the next couple of months. It may not be till after the first of the year because I'm kind of booked. But
yeah. I figure
we
it's
definitely
busy. It's the end of the year. I understand.
Yeah, we definitely gonna make it up there. I'm definitely gonna come and watch you fight live. I want to come and watch you fight live before you make it to MSG, because once you get to MSG, I'm gonna have to sit up in the nosebleed. I can't be sitting ringside at MSG.
Nah,
You know.
nah, nah.
Yeah.
I got you. Come over here. Come
Oh,
over here. Come to the front. Come to the front.
well, what I do is I'll walk you out. I'll walk you out to the ring, and then I'll go up in the nosebleed, sit and watch the fight. You know, I'll go up there and sit and watch the fight, because anybody that knows, when I see someone in there fighting that I know, I'm in the fight with them. You can watch me throwing punches. You can watch me slipping. You can watch me, and I don't want to accidentally hit nobody. You know.
Oh, you want to go too, right? Like, through the fight.
Right. Yeah. Oh, the whole time. The whole time you in there. The whole time, like, I went with some friends to watch Boots fight when he fought, not the time before, and he was in there, and the whole time I'm sitting there, you know, I'm slipping when he's slipping, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting carried away here. I'm getting carried away. Yeah, but it was a pleasure. You know, I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day. Tell your coaches I said thank you for letting you do this, and
I will.
I really look forward to it. You let us know, keep us updated. I'm gonna be checking your social media, seeing where you are, what you're doing, and you know we got you.
I gotta start talking that shit now.
Right, you got to get out there and make it happen, because you know what I'm saying. I gotta get some more. I gotta design some more pink uniform. I gotta design some more pink battle gear.
Exactly. I'm gonna get you a shirt.
Ready,
I'm gonna send it to you. I got you.
okay,
Send you one of my shirts.
okay, that'll work. Okay, excellent. So when you get ready for your next fight, just give me a holler. We will get that worked out, get it designed, and we'll get it out to you.
All right, all right. Appreciate you.
Okay. Always, champ. Always. Much love. Go get you some rest, and we'll see you. This is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports, sitting here with my girl, Rashida Ellis, getting ready to make her mark in the featherweight division. I'm glad you all was able to come in and sit down and talk to us, but it's time to go. We'll see you in the turn.
Peace out.
Peace out.